channel. This is the second episode of my channel, and in this episode we will be doing an iPhone 4S screen replacement. Here is my iPhone 4S, which has a broken LCD screen, which I'm going to change in this video. And let's look what all tools we require to complete this job. So let's start. To complete this job, the main tools you require is a screwdriver with a small Phillips head, a pentalobe screwdriver, and a small flathead screwdriver. That's a screwdriver set. You need some plastic pry tools to take out the connectors and all, and something to hold out the screen and all. It may be a spudger or something like that, and maybe a blade. Let's begin our work. At first, you should power off your iPhone 4S before you do anything or removing the case or any screws. So just power it off. Okay, now it's powered off, so we can work ahead. Starting to disassemble this iPhone 4S, you need to remove these two pentalobe screws first. For this, you use a pentalobe screwdriver, and is to remove this for breaking free the back cover first, so that you can access the inside parts. Okay, let's do it. Make sure these screws are little tiny pieces, so make sure that you have some arrangements so that you can have all these parts in the correct position, so that you will not lose. But if you lose it, you cannot find it anyway, so make sure that you have that. Okay, now I have removed these two pentalobe screws as you have seen. So next we need to do is that we need to remove this back cover. Okay, for removing this back cover, you just slide this up. You can see it is lifting up, and from there you can lift it from the top, and that breaks free the back cover from it. Set it aside. Okay, now I have removed the back cover. You can see the battery and all the accessories and the cables and the speakers, everything in here. So before you undo anything, you should disconnect this battery so that you don't have any power flowing. This is a keyboard, so that you'll short that down and maybe fry this up. Okay, let's do it. We need to remove these two screws and a small retainer clip in here for removing a battery connector. Okay, I have removed that. And just use a prying tool to pry it upwards so that you can break free into it. Okay, here breaking loose the battery from the battery cover, and don't ever lose this small retainer clip from it. Okay, make a special arrangement that you will not lose it and keep it safe. Okay, after you have removed this connector, you need to remove this battery. For that, you should use a plastic pry tool and just lift these parts up gently, and you should be very gentle and take your time so that you can have it removed easily. Oh, that was close, but it came out very easily. Maybe you will have a bit of a problem when you do it, but you can do it easily. Take your time and don't just dig deep into it. give it small price and it will come out. Okay, so that I remove battery, I'll set it aside and go deeper inside it, because I have to remove all this and the speakers and everything, so that I can access the screen in here. Okay, let's do it again. Next thing I have to do is to remove this EMF shield in here, so that I can break open this cable. Okay, it has 2 screws. I can use the plastic pry tool to remove this EMF shield from here. Be very gentle in here. For removing the speakers, I should remove this. This is the Wi-Fi antenna cable, and it is a very tiny cable with an end terminal, so you should be very careful while prying it up. Don't break it. Use these ends for prying it up. I have very gently pried it up, and you just have a retainer clip in here. Clear it off and you'll have it free. Okay, next you should need to remove these 2 screws, this one and this one, to remove the speaker from the housing. Okay, let's do it. Gently pry up the speaker housing so that you can have it out. This is the speaker housing. Now we need to remove this EMF shield, which is held down by 1, 2 and 3 screws. Okay, I hope you can see that. 1, 2 and 3. This EMF shield should be removed. Okay, I have removed the screws so that I can cut loose this EMF shield, and it is held down by a clip in here, so that it is a little tricky, but you can make it out. Yeah, use your plastic pry tool. Under the EMF shield you have removed, you can see 5 connectors. This one is the camera connector, and these 2 are the touchscreen digitized ones, and these are the from the motherboard ones. These 2, that makes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So you need to remove all these 5 connectors by gently prying it up. Okay, now remove this SIM tray using the SIM tray ejector tool, so that you can break free the logic board completely. Okay, now you can use the SIM ejector tool and safely eject your SIM card and the SIM card tray and keep it safe. Okay, now you can continue your job of slightly pulling up the logic board, and it'll come off very easily if you have removed all the connectors. Okay, now remove all the connectors, and here is the logic board free, and it has the memory modules and every. This is the heart of the, brain or heart, how you can interpret it. It is the thing which makes the iPhone 4S work. So this is the vibrator module. It is stuck with a double-sided tape, so you have to just pry it up and remove it. Okay, slightly pry it up from all sides and remove it. Okay, when you remove it, make sure the connectors are on the side. Don't damage that. Okay, there are 6 screws each on these sides, 3 each. I think you can see that in here. These are the type of screws which you have, all 6 in each sides and 4 each in each corners. So you'll have to remove all that using a Phillips screwdriver. removed all the screws which holds back this old broken screen. So that means I can now remove the screen out so that it can be replaced. Okay, these are the two connectors which are from the touchscreen and digitizer modules, so be careful in sliding them out. Just straighten it up and slide it through here first, and even if it is broken, make sure you don't strip it down, because these are very thin wires. It can be stripped easily. Okay, now here is the old LCD module which I have broken. It is completely removed now. It is time to assemble my new module. Okay, but before that I need to extract some of the parts from it because the new one doesn't have it. That is the home button key. You can very easily remove it. Just push it up and remove it. That's how easy it is. Take it out. Yeah, this is the new one. And this is the protection film which is put when it is being shipped. So it should be removed. Okay, let me set this apart. Okay, you should remove gently this packing cover from the LCD module, and make sure you don't lift any of the layers of the LCD module while you do it. Be very careful. Very carefully remove that step by step so that you don't pull up any of these. Okay, I removed it. Okay, next thing is removing the front cover from it. Maybe you can do it afterwards because you should not scratch it while you're working with it. Okay, now take your old iPhone casing. This is the back metallic plate you are left with. Okay, you have a small slit in here. This one. This is the place you should slide in these two wires. These are very delicate ones, so be careful when you use it. Okay, just drop it first. Just bend it a little bit. Make sure you not strip this once, because even the warranty will not claim if you do so. Okay, then gently, very gently slide these in. Okay, now you can see it is seen from the other side. Gently align the screen so that the wires are here. I can give it a little, very little pressure, very little gentle pull so that it is in here. Make sure you don't over pull it. It need to be in here. Okay, that means it is back to normal pace. And then now I have to do is to put back the cover. Just put it like this and slide it downwards into position. Yeah, it is in the correct position. Now the last part, which was the first part when you opened it, to reinstall the pentalobe screws. So I need to change the screwdriver. switch into Pentalow. Now the moment of truth. The reward for all the work you have done till now is going to happen now. Powering on. Hooray! It powered on. Yeah, it's powering on. Now we can remove this protective cover in here. Yeah, it's now powered on. Yeah, back to normal, like the old iPhone with the new best clarity available. Here it is, and you have done it right. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel down below for new